thoughts. I kind of mentioned this on Sunday. I was reflecting as, in kind of response to Zach's mother's passing, being part of that funeral. One of our favorite passages was Romans 8:18, where we see Paul tying intrinsically suffering and glory together, and we are all glory hounds, aren't we? We love glory. I mean, why do we watch national championship sporting events? Why do we watch the Super Bowl? We want to just see a taste of that glory, just a little taste. Well, the Bible tells us in Romans 8:17 and 18 that the two are connected, that you can't have the glory without the suffering. And that is so true for the Christian's life, isn't it? We have to have the suffering to have the glory. Like one theologian said years ago, though, in thinking about when we are all suffering right now and the glory that's coming, there will be a moment where that's not going to matter. It's kind of like whenever a woman who is, for 9 months carrying a child, if she's had a tough pregnancy, it's been hard on her body, that moment when they hand the child to the mother, that's a joyful, glorious moment, and she kind of forgets about all that pain. Or that moment when the national championship trophy is handed to that team, they basically broke their bodies down and rebuilt them through that season through a lot of suffering and pain, a lot of trial, tribulation as a team together. And then they hoist that trophy up and they forget about all that pain. It's all sort of erased quickly. One theologian said this, and I thought this was so helpful. He said, we are 1 second of glory will erase a lifetime of suffering. Just 1 second of glory. And we have a whole eternity to look forward to as Christians. Another great pastor of yesterday, Samuel Rutherford, who was speaking to a widow in his congregation who was just such a great encourager and influence for him. He wrote to her and said, "You remind me of a castle that is besieged but never taken." Besieged but never taken. Man, that'd be a great way to greet each other as Christians, wouldn't it? How you doing today? Well, I'm besieged, but I'm not taken. Just a beautiful thing. All right, let me remind you of a few things here for your Thursday update. First of all, tomorrow, youth are going to D Now. The D stands for Discipleship. Discipleship Now, they're going to be looking at this as our theme, exchange. They're going to be learning about how Christ exchanged his righteousness to save us, his death, his life for ours, and how we can exchange this life of living for self for a life living for Christ. So be in prayer for our speaker. Our praise band is going to be from the Baptist Collegiate Ministry. They're doing a great job over there. And then finally, also for the students, that their hearts will be open to Christ and one another. We hope to hand them the tools they need to get closer to Christ. If this goes well, we'll probably make this a part of the regular roster for our discipleship of our students. Something else I wanted to talk to you about today was just tell you how great Easter weekend went. We had a fabulous Easter egg hunt. We gave the gospel to lots of kids, gave lots of candy. It's funny how all that preparation, over 4,000 eggs were placed out, and it was just over in just a matter of minutes. Like a vacuum cleaner went through and grabbed them all, so it was over very fast. And then Sunday, we had we estimate about 200 people on campus, Sunday morning here praising the Lord, worshiping him. So that was a wonderful thing to see. So we're continuing to move forward, make strides of sharing the gospel and loving one another. Kind of a heads up, June, July are going to be a little different, for Sunday nights. A lot of the Sunday nights are already taken with like Father's Day. There's not going to be a Sunday night worship. There's going to be one or two that I'm going to be out of town. One, I'm taking my boys on a fishing trip, and the other one, I'm going to be heading to the convention in California. There'll be another one where there's a next gen meetings. There's only like one, and then July looks similar. A lot of people are kind of in and out on Sunday nights, so we may just encourage like home gatherings on Sunday nights in the summer, in June and July. Maybe some meals together, with other believers, and I think that would be good for everyone to do that. And so just be thinking about that. And that's it. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. We got a couple big things coming up here soon, especially for next gen stuff. We got May the 4th there on Wednesday night. We got a baptism coming up here soon at 9 o'clock, first Sunday in May. So you be getting ready, and you be looking forward to praying for these things. God is working and moving at Grace, and it is through partnership and help like yours that God chooses to make those movements. So, all right, hope you have a great day. Look forward to worshiping with you Sunday as we look at Luke 18, the parable of